an extra person behind us. He said the man is getting close. My son Beck started drawing our family about 6 months ago. Nothing unusual at first, just stick figures and crayon. Me, his mom Riley, and him standing in front of our house on Maple Drive. The drawings were taped all over the fridge like any proud parent would do. But 3 weeks ago, something changed. I came home from work at the hardware store to find Beck sitting at the kitchen table with his red crayon. He was humming that song from his preschool, the one about the wheels on the bus. Riley was making spaghetti. Everything felt normal. Daddy, look what I made, Beck said, sliding the paper toward me. It was our family again. Same stick figures, same house. But this time, there was a fourth person. A tall figure drawn in black crayon standing behind the three of us. No face, just a dark outline that stretched taller than our house. Who's that buddy? I asked, pointing at the figure. Beck looked up at me with those big brown eyes and smiled. That's the man who watches us sleep. Riley dropped the wooden spoon into the pot. I laughed it off. Kids say weird things all the time. He probably saw something on TV or heard it from another kid at school. We changed the subject and had dinner. The next morning, there was another drawing on the table. Same family, same house, but the black figure was closer now. Instead of standing behind our house, he was standing next to it. Beck had drawn him with long arms that reached down past his knees. Beck, who is this? I asked him at breakfast. The man, he said through a mouthful of cereal. He's getting closer. I looked at Riley. She looked pale. Maybe we should talk to his teacher, she whispered. That night, I checked every lock in the house twice. I told myself I was being paranoid. Beck was 4 years old. He had an active imagination. That's all this was. But on the third day, I found another drawing. This time, the black figure was standing in our front yard. Beck had drawn him with a smile, not a normal smile. Too wide, too many teeth. Beck, where are you seeing this man? I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. He pointed at our living room window. Right there. He waves at me sometimes. I walked to the window and looked out. Nothing. Just our quiet street. Mrs. Patterson walking her dog. The Jenkins kid riding his bike. There's nobody there. Buddy, not now, Beck said. He only comes at night. That evening, I stayed up. I sat in the living room with all the lights off and watched our front yard through the window. Riley thought I was losing it, but she didn't stop me. At 3 a.m., I saw nothing. No shadowy figure. No man watching our house. I felt stupid and went to bed. The next morning, there was another drawing waiting on the table. The black figure was standing at our front door, one hand raised like he was knocking. Beck had drawn our family inside the house, but this time we were all sleeping. Little Z's coming from our stick figure heads. He's almost here, Beck said when I asked him about it. I called out of work. I took Beck to his pediatrician. I told her everything. She said it was probably night terrors or something he saw on YouTube. She recommended limiting screen time and keeping a nightlight on. We did everything she said, but the drawings didn't stop. Every single morning, there was a new one, and every single morning, the black figure was closer, standing in our hallway, standing at Beck's bedroom door, standing next to his bed. On the 7th day, Beck came running into our bedroom at 2 a.m. He was crying. Shake. Riley held him while I checked his room. Nothing was there. What's wrong, baby? Riley asked, stroking his hair. He touched my face, Beck whispered. He said he's ready now. I didn't sleep that night. I sat in Beck's room with the lights on and a baseball bat across my lap. Riley thought I was overreacting. Maybe I was, but something about those drawings felt wrong. The next morning, Beck wasn't at the kitchen table. I found him in the living room, sitting on the floor with his crayons spread out around him. He was finishing another drawing. Beck, what are you? I stopped when I saw what he'd drawn. It was our family again. Me, Riley, and Beck. But this time, the black figure wasn't behind us or next to us. He was holding Beck's hand, and Beck had drawn himself smiling. Beck, why are you holding his hand? He looked up at me with those same big brown eyes, but something was different. Something was wrong. Because I'm going with him now. Daddy. The crayon fell from his hand. Then he stood up, walked to the front door, and opened it. I ran after him, but when I reached the doorway, I froze. There was a man standing on our porch, tall, impossibly tall. His arms hung down past his knees, and when he smiled, I saw too many teeth. Beck took his hand. Wait, I said, my voice breaking. Where are you taking him? The man leaned down, and for the first time, I heard him speak. I'm not taking him anywhere. I'm bringing him back. Then I looked at Beck, really looked at him, and I saw it. The way his skin didn't quite fit right. The way his eyes didn't blink at the same time. The way his smile stretched just a little too wide. Riley, I called out, my voice shaking. When did we get Beck back from the hospital? She came running into the hallway. What are you talking about? Beck's been here the whole time. But I remembered now. 3 weeks ago. The night Beck stopped breathing. The ambulance. The hospital. The doctor telling us he didn't make it. I looked at the man standing on our porch. He was holding Beck's hand. The real Beck. And the thing standing next to me, wearing my son's face, smiled.